I don't know if you were watching the last video. Kiwi found an armadillo in the back over there, so had to put her up. She's not too happy, so she'll be out here barking. But check out what we're feeding our bananas now. Finally get some growth out of these, just because I wasn't doing my job by feeding them properly. I'll say it. Now we got some beautiful fertilizer that we're cooking up here. Oh yeah, if you could smell that, you would be in love, my friends. Wow. Now what's in there? A little this and that. A little weeds in here, some grass, some Mexican sunflower, moringa. We put whatever we can find, you know, that I'm just grabbing up off the ground, goes in there, cook it for a little bit. By that, I just mean aerating it. A couple days later, tossing it onto the bananas, and man, oh man, I'll show you what they look like. Are they going to give you fruit? No, not this year. They're small. I screwed up. I mean, if you go back and you look at the older videos, you'll see, I mean, they've been small the whole entire year. We'll show you a couple things along the way, but star fruits are kicking out over here. Sri Kanbangan. Sri Kanbangan putting on way more than what it did last year. These are young trees, so slowly but surely, they'll give us a little bit more year after year as they get stronger and as they get healthier, right? Everything takes a little bit of time before it really gets mature. I tend to fall in love with them, you know, when they're really small little trees, because you can shape them and you put them where you want them, right? There's not much to go ahead and prune back, but they're going to get big, folks. They will, if you allow them to. Here, I'm going to prune them very heavily, try to go ahead and control these Mexican sunflowers a little bit better. Take out some of this old wood, way too large here, and it's blocking up this mango down here. So lots of changes will be happening, and by that, just maintaining some of this Mexican sunflower, cutting it back, not allowing it to go super nuts. We got seedlings growing underneath all this stuff. So eventually, though, the mangoes will emerge. They'll be the top trees. All this other stuff will be cut back. So all in time. In with the, look, that lemon zest is making it happen right behind this sugar apple. You see that? So it's a lemon zest seedling, by the way. Man, the ants will come in here and they will mine these mealybugs on there too. So I've noticed I may need to go ahead and bag up these a lot more. The ants are no jokes, y'all. This one ready, still hard on there. Still not soft enough, folks. But got a few more on here. What I've noticed is if I allow them to try to tree ripen to perfection, the ants will come over. If they do drop, the ants get them, dude, within like a day. And I check these every single day. I'm out here looking to see if any of them are ready. But little variegated kumquat, only one on the tree this year. Only one, folks. Is it because I screwed up and let the rootstock go ham? Yeah, I didn't trim back the rootstock. Because it's all white. Oh, don't do that. It's all white rootstock. And it shot up over here on the side, and I kind of kept it. Is it a bad idea? Sure is. But something different. I don't know. We let it go. I'll cut it back later on. Happy Friday, folks. This is round 2. I just got, I had Kiwi out, and she ran into found an armadillo on the property. So I had to put her up until the armadillo leaves. If not, she will sit there and just bark constantly at it. Cherry the Rio Grande is sitting back. This is the black gold. I just found a video, Mr. Paul did a video on a black gold mango that this gentleman was growing over in, I think, West Florida or whatnot. But this one here, it was very funny because my mom received this mango seedling from a gentleman back over in Central Florida who claimed that it was a black gold mango. Now, the mango itself I don't think we ate it, but the seed, the actual rootstock is this one right here. Now, obviously, it won't be black gold, but it is Indo-Chinese flavored. Like the leaves smell like Indo-Chinese. So very, very nice. That's why I haven't grafted anything onto it. because I want to see exactly what it's going to look like. But we'll stick around and find out. We got all kinds of different things blooming and hanging on. All these wonderful leaves, foraging on the daily out here, y'all. But I got to grab some more of these. And man, these little bugs do like the roselle, whatever they are here. But I do got to grab some more, make some more tea. Or I'm sorry, not the tea, the jam, y'all. We are doing the roseberry jam. Rowberry jam, folks. It is roselle and mulberry mix. We don't have enough of the roselle, so that's the stretch this year, is a little bit of Thai dwarf into that. So everything else is looking great out here. I haven't really lost anything. Oh, this is the bananas that I wanted to show y'all, that finally they're getting some strength to them. I only was giving them water, and I'll be straight up, I was only giving them water, and I went down and gave them a little bit of the homemade compost, and went ahead and put in some of that compost tea. Just from doing that, this little lacatan already shot up at least 6 inches. These double Mahoys, you can go back and see, I mean, they're off the ground finally. They were tiny down there. They look more like truly tinies because they were just sitting and hugging the ground. But I put in some compost there in the middle and dropped in some of the compost tea as well. And they're stretching, looking green. And maybe, just maybe, they will freeze too in this winter. That's the problem, is I started way too late. But I'm going to learn for next year. You don't really lose the bananas, you know what I mean? It is the seed, they will resprout, but you lose the chance of it actually holding a rack of fruit, right? So next year I'll jump on this in the springtime. I don't have any animals, so no manure besides, I guess, you know, I'm not doing human manure, can't do that. But compost and compost tea, we'll go ahead and hopefully we'll get them there next year. We learn from this. I'm not pushing on the bananas. It's not my main claim to fame over here is the bananas. People down south can do them better. But stranger things have happened. They are fruiting them over in the land, up into the land. I've had some customers tell me that theirs are doing just fine. So, and even some just showed me that the truly tinies that I sold them last year are already fruiting for them. So they got fruit before me. And it all depends on fertilization and how you water, of course. But theirs is also in a container. So hopefully mine will kick out here shortly. But more roselle that will be processed into the jam this year. VP is putting on a bunch of new growth already, and we'll find out for next year. I was cleaning up back in here, trying to keep down some of the weeds, just because these mangoes, I don't want any of them going into them. And lo and behold, look what I found. Look at this thing. Man, that's a monster. Monster. I forgot all about it that I had that one in there. And then I found this watermelon vine still flowering and doing her thing. So I came back and followed her back. And look at this one. Monster as well. I mean, look at my hand. It's a monster. This is huge, folks. Look, I'm going to show you the bottom of it. Let me show you. Look at that flat spot. Man, that is going to be sweet, folks. Now, where's the stem? Listen, don't worry about that. This is a new GMO melon. It is Bluetooth, right? Doesn't weigh a whole lot, but they say it's very sweet. Once I taste it, I will go ahead and give you a bricks test. But this is that new 2030. This hasn't even come out to the public yet. All right, this will be even better than what y'all are eating at the store these days. It's an exclusive. I'm not even supposed to be talking about it right now. Shh, don't tell anybody. This one too. All right, this one runs off of Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, y'all. You ain't even gotta feed it. Like, it just does its thing all by itself and just explodes. I don't know how to describe it. This is some lab grown stuff, man. I know, don't tell anybody that I'm showing you. This is the future right here. Excellent, though. I'll show you how sweet that is down the road, all right? Don't tell anyone. That's exclusive stuff. Only because it's Friday. All right, back in here. Shh, gotta talk quiet. Close to the gun line, boss. Oh, man, it smells like mosquito spray. This over here. We got passion running up this tree as well. And she's already flowered up and hopefully going to give us something this year. I see some more other ones up there. I know y'all can't see them. You're like, zoom in. It's in there. I promise. They're about to drop here shortly. So that's the fun part about passion fruits. You just come down and look for them. She's pretty happy already. She's got a nice size root there. Now you just sit back and trim. Do I want her to take off and take over? Great fruit. Why not? Oh, I was just telling y'all, I haven't seen any blooms on my jujube yet, and just seeing some baby blooms come out of there. Now off the top, can it be that we get at least a fruit or two this year? Look at them all. You see that? This is why we check them every day. Not every day. I haven't been back here in maybe 3 days, but look at that. Amazing little blooms. Just was talking about you. You see that? Show her some love, give her a little leaf rub, you know, ground for a second, and that'll be it. She'll grow very nicely back here. Went ahead and did the little trim through the bidens, basically, trying to leave as many of the locals as possible, just so that way the bees can still have their beautiful little blooms. But you actually want to know where all the butterflies are, or the bees, is back here in the bidens. Right now, I say that, and then I'm like, where are they? Let me show you. And there's a few here and there, but not as many as usual. But come out here and make sure that you check your pants, because the seeds, oh, I'm all in the way. These seeds will go all over. They will stick to your pants, stick to your clothes, and that's how you spread these lovely plants, right? Let's go check on this armadillo. See if it's still there. Beautiful red or pink dragon fruit. Got to make some more, but see, this is the problem. They start hanging over, run into them, you get a spine in your shoulder, and then that feels great. That little pumpkin is taken off, but she's going to more than likely want to climb on this and then run amok all through here. I don't know. I'm just going to let her do exactly that. Let them do their thing. Star fruits are getting close, y'all. They are getting close. And again, she's getting larger, so this year we're expecting even more. Let's see. Let's go walk up on her. Still there, man. You see that? Man. And she's underneath going towards the neighbors right there. See that? She heard me. I thought you can't hear me. She done heard me and went right back in there. That's the problem, is both sides are cut off. So she wants to dig underneath there. But if Kiwi comes out, she's just going to stand right here and bark at her. Oh, man. That means I got to keep her up. Now, here's an issue with sweet potatoes and fruit trees. Sweet potatoes are going to want to climb all over your fruit trees. Don't let that happen, and fight the weeds back. Cut them back, do what you got to. If not, it will engulf them. Was it the greatest idea? No, of course not. But we got to manage it and trim back all of this. And I can't do it one-handed. Hang on here. Will she stand? All right. Come in here and trim off all these runners. If not, she will grab a hold of your tree, and there goes the light for your leaves. But this is already sitting in shade in here. But bacon avocado supposedly is decently sweet. Gets down to like 26 degrees according to the tag, but we'll find out. It's a tiny little tree. The citrus underneath the oaks, oh yes, it's magic. Look at this. No more problems. All of my leaf miner issues are solved. No, I'm kidding. If you're only listening to this, it is still getting ravished underneath the oaks. Not spraying anything, not doing anything, but new growth comes out and it instantly gets attacked. We don't grow the leaves, we grow the fruit. All right, I get you. But it's terrible to look at, and it's taking up a beautiful space, right? I just got to have enough vitamin C so we don't get scurvy, and that's ugly to look at. I'm sorry, folks. It is one of those things. This one here, can't continue to make a bunch of cack jokes. We are adults, folks. Get it together. But she's looking great. Yes, cack is great and big and looking fantastic. No more cack jokes, all right? I know, I could go on, but we're not kindergartners, all right, folks? Come on. Lemon zest. Putting on a whole bunch of flush out here. After I went ahead and upgraded her into 15. It's looking great. Hopefully next year we can get way more. Bailey's Marvel. Big tree. You can tell exactly where she wants to go, and that's up. She grows kind of like Kathy, almost the same style. Womp, womp, womp. All the Rolania buds, man, I done showed you guys prematurely. I tend to do that. And then when I do, down they go. They dry up and womp, womp. I'm going to only show you after I harvest it, right? I won't even show you guys because it seems like I show you and then the fruit falls off. Doesn't do as great. No, it's a young tree, and I'm wishful and I'm hopeful that the fruit will emerge, but this is a young tree. These branches are very spindly, very small still, and they're not going to hold a large fruit. These are, there's another one, another potential right there. Can you see it? Oh, we can't zoom in, but it's there. If I touch it, it'll fall, but there's another potential in there. Is it possible? We don't know. It's a very young tree still, and it's in a pot, so maybe by next year, but you're saying there's a chance. I know. Karen Michelle is looking great over here. I do have a seedling of that one that we're also watching, but hanging out. But we got stuff out here, folks. Yeah, tune in for the bricks test, y'all. Maybe, just maybe, you'll be a fan of those too. And then I'll sell you seeds and you'll grow them and they will be delicious just for you as well. Yay. Everyone's happy. You see that? Look at this one, red. That's a different one. Usually you have more. I don't remember them being that pink, but touche. Oh, Mexicola Grande I had to rip out of the ground. That's the one that took a dive. The twin to this one here that I grafted, but that one did not like that. I think I added too much coffee and down she went. She did not like that. This one, I think it's a Glen on there. Still waiting on that. No action as of yet. It's a patience game, folks. It is all about patience. Oh, the green hibiscus, the cranberry graft. Let's see if I can show you all that. Was this the graft? Yeah, right here. Who grafts hibiscus? Listen, this guy does. This is how you mess around and practice. But I went from, y'all can see it, green to cranberry. Can you show them? We don't believe you. There's the graft there. And it's still cranberry. So, yep, it will take off. Now, do you need this much? No, but it's fun. It's cool to grow. Chop and drop whatever you don't want. 3 sugar loaves in one hole. Putting on some beautiful new growth on the top there. And honestly, it looks like one tree. Looks like one solid tree. I do like that setup better than the Connect 4s just because it takes up less space. But we'll find out. Oh man, these leaf-footed bugs are back and they're shredding up the new leaf. Yep, all those little bites, I'm sure is more than likely them. What do we got up there? Cicada already up in there making noise. Lovely. Cranberry hibiscus growing very nicely here. I like to cut a little path through here, but a little acidic. Nice little treat in salads or forage on. The Miwa is still holding and putting on more blooms on the daily. Getting close. Some of them are falling off from the wind, but I'm trying to get some more trees because this is one that we do recommend. This kumquat grows a lot better than regular citrus here. And this little young tree just stays stacked with fruit. Now, do you wait forever for them? Yes, but it's well worth it. And about 20% bricks. So very nice. Got one in there. I see you. Not cooked all the way, but off the ground or best. I see you over here. helping out doing some pollination, which is always fun. We got a lot of little blooms. The more fruit is expected, but everything is holding up, looking great over here, 9B. Thank you, Jesus, that those storms are going right past the state. But we're always working, always coming out with new stuff and grafting and putting more seeds down to get you guys some more stuff. We only got two more lemon trees over here, just because, yeah, they're not looking great, and these two get shredded up. So this one's I think we got, it is Friday, folks. We're here open. Oh, I didn't even tell you, tomorrow we are closed. So sorry, folks, we're closed tomorrow. I announced it on the Facebook as well, but closed tomorrow, open back up on Sunday, 12 to 5 on Sunday. Real quick, now that we're here, who is drinking this wonderful stuff now? What are you talking about? Let's see here. Can we set it up without it falling over? I think so. So anybody out there doing this hydrogenated water? Yes, we can say it, right? Anybody? Euler. So I am not sponsored by this. I do not claim that any of this stuff is doing anything as of yet. I know nothing, right? Not my company, not my sponsor, no clue. I just got this as a gift, so here we are. We'll talk about it and see what it's actually going to do for me, you, and for who else, right? So what this company claimed, and you can read it on here, is antioxidants of 500 apples, of 750 bananas, 750 bananas and 60 lemons, right? You're saying the equivalent of drinking this stuff. Now, is it also, real quick, I'll read the rest on there. Anti-inflammation, right? Anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, and enhance immunity, metabolism, good mood, and better sleep. That's what it claims. Not my product. Don't sue me, right? And she seems very healthy, right? So I guess it works. Now, I don't know. This is a new thing. This was gifted to me. They're saying it's FDA approved. Is it a glorified aerator with a cool little light in there? I don't know. They claim that you turn it on, you run the cycle through there, it will like show little particles, like air bubbles in there. There's a little light in there, it'll change, blah, blah, blah. It looks cool inside. Out here, it looks like a normal bottle. But after a 3-minute cycle, you go ahead, you can drink it, whatnot. But also, here's the other deal. Not only am I starting to go ahead and find out if it's great for me and for the fam or whatnot, but they say that it's good for plants. So I will be doing a little test and pouring a little bit on a couple of these trees over here to see what the difference is. I'm not going to do a bunch, just because, well, we'll start off with a few and go from there. But I don't plan on using this for everything. There's no way I'm going to sit here and run these cycles. It is rechargeable, but still, it's going to take time for these trees. I just wanted to go ahead and show you something cool, something new that I haven't heard too much about. But if it is better for us and it's better for them, you got a special little tree that deserves the finest water in all the land, maybe research hydrogenated water bottles. This is off of Amazon. There's all kinds of models on there. I'm not, again, sponsored by any of these. I know nothing. Don't claim anything. Don't sue me. But you run it for 3 minutes. It has like a fizzy, almost carbonated feeling once it's done. Feels okay. Makes me urinate more frequently, I'll say. But so far, so good. I don't know. This is all just my 2 cents, not prescribing anything, not telling you to do anything, but hydrogenated water. Also, it comes with like a little hose that you can attach to your nose and like breathe in the fumes, I guess. There's like a little top, it'll open up and I don't know. Don't say that I'm over here making any assumptions on any of this stuff. All right. But anyways, I'm going to test it out on some of these trees and find out if they die, then we got a problem over here, Houston. What if they thrive? What if they explode in growth and they all start producing even better? What's up? What do we have? What am I? Got a question over here. what are my thoughts on potting mix? We're still learning over here. We're still trying to find out the best potting mix. Now, Mr. Gary claims that it's should be all sand based. Well, sand based is heavy, right? And for the nursery and also for my collection, I have to move a lot of this stuff right now. Do I dilute it in paving mix? Don't know. I was just real quick. I was just in Home Depot, well, big box store, and I was looking at their paver mix. I couldn't see the ingredients on it. I want to know what it is that it's in there prior to me just putting a bunch of that into it. I know that it's been said that it will say like ground up like granite or whatnot, or whatever minerals are in there, like whatever rock dust is in there. But this had nothing in the ingredient list, so I don't trust that just yet. I am messing around with some native soil. So what I'll do is it beeps whenever it's ready. But I am putting in, say, in a 25-gallon mango back here. I am putting in native soil on the very bottom. I know it's probably not the best idea. There is a bunch of seeds in there that will germinate down the road, but this is for my collection. I'm not selling these. I wouldn't do that to the public. But I am putting native down below and then this potting mix over the top. I know in the years to come, they can rot. You know, they claim that it does rot. I'm still working the bugs out over here. I haven't lost too much. So far, so good. The mulch is still being tested out. We're trying to find out if mulching the trunks or being away, right, is best. The university claims that it's a foot away. A lot of people say 6 inches. Professor Pete Canaris, he says, you know, put it up on there on pretty close. You know, you watch his videos. He showed a lot of us how to plant these trees. That's kind of my idea. And also I monitor them. If I see that they're starting to look a little bit wonky, then pull it a little bit back. But is it from that mulch? I don't know. Where'd you get the mulch from? Is it sprayed? Is it rubber? What are you using? What type is it? But I'm also, again, watching them to see what looks good, what doesn't. And all the species are different, right? So it's not a one size fits all. But the potting mix is also depends on your water as well, right? What type of water you feeding your trees? Is it from a natural source? Is it chlorinated? Pond? There's so many variables in this game. So is it, you know, do exactly this all the way through? I think there's good, better, and best scenarios on a lot of this stuff. So it depends on what you're trying to accomplish and how much you're watering. And again, sun, shade, what size pot. There's so much to do, but that's why we're experimenting here. Before I go ahead and tell you what exactly is the best way, I want to go ahead and test it for multiple years, not just with one plant, because you can have that one that will stand out and will give you different results, but test it out for many more years. But yeah, I do want to add, you know, more sand eventually into my stuff here for the weight as well, because during these higher wind scenarios over here, it will just topple the tree. I notice if I'm just using the potted mix. This one's going nuts. She wants to be let out again. But thanks a lot for tuning in. It is Friday. Again, we're closed tomorrow, Sunday, 12 to 5. Come by and see us. Always working something out. We got some more stuff coming. And tell a friend, send it to someone, like, share, you know what to do. And if not, it's all good. You do you. We'll keep doing what we got to do over here. Hang out. Let's grow together. Come on by and say what's up. And have a great weekend, folks. Later, y'all.